Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is another episode of Around the Town with your humble host, KD, bringing y'all this news y'all can use. Before we even get into the episode, you already know what's going on. Roll to 500. Get the channel to 500 subscribers by May 15th. Top five funniest comments gets a $20 cash app. You get me you get me over 500. These are for the people that's in New York. You get me well over 500. I'll be hand delivering. I got 3 of these. I'll be hand delivering them to three subscribers. And if y'all get me up there, might have some good stuff in here for you. But look, it's hot. Shit. Look, without further ado, we here. And I was gonna split this into 2 episodes, but just so I can get off what I wanted to get off, but I'm gonna squeeze it all into one. First and foremost, before we start with the regular schedule programming, I gotta say this. Now, I have been enjoying this whole Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole beef, or however, this whole exhibition when it comes to rapping. I've enjoyed this extremely. Now, I understand certain people have their own opinions about the 2 people in particular that's going back and forth, but I want to say this. I love Rory and Mal. I love the Joe Budden podcast. It's a couple of podcasts that I just enjoyed. But for the past couple of weeks, I strategically have been listening to Joe Budden and Rory and Mal just to see their intake on what's going on. Now, Joe hasn't sat there and let me down yet. He's given a fair assumption on both ends, and he's, you know what I mean? Now, when we go to the Rory and Mal show, I'm going to just say this. With all due respect, Mal, get that man Drake dick out your mouth, bro. Because you doing too fucking much, my man. For you to sit there and say, with the amount of work that Drake has put out and the amount of work that Kendrick has put out, dealing with these back and forths and just the exhibition and the penmanship and the skill work, for you to sit there and say that Kendrick Lamar's songs is trash and he's making up shit to where, bro, both of y'all niggas is making up shit. And to be honest with you, Kendrick Lamar's dropping way more factual shit than Drake is dropping. But nonetheless, boy, pull that man dick out your mouth, my nigga. I understand y'all cool. That man probably paying you probably on payola. You don't gotta have that man dick that far down your throat, my nigga. Like, chill out. Baby D already said, like, my nigga, you got to chill, my nigga. You got to chill. But other than that, back to what we here for. I really wanted to go in, but I got other pressing issues to sit there and bring y'all. So first of all, we gonna sit there and slide down to Wisconsin. Because once again, we have another exhibition of these young teachers. I don't know at this point in time, because you normally hear about middle school, high school, and primarily high school. Y'all don't know what I'm saying. This 24-year-old teacher from Wisconsin just got arrested because 3 months before her wedding, she got caught making out with an 11-year-old boy, one of her students, an 11-year-old boy. Now, the way that they got found out is the mother went through his phone, because he overheard them 2 talking to something of that nature. She went through the phone, found all types of text messages and this, that, like, Shorty, look, check this out. Um, I don't get what's up with the attraction to these younger women sitting there being attracted to way younger dudes. But that shit is crazy because if it was the other way around and a man was sitting there texting a little 11-year-old girl, that shit would have went totally left. So she's in jail. They've been sitting there making out for a while long, and at the end of the day, shorty, you got a nigga at home. Like, if you gonna cheat on your husband, at least do it with another grown adult. Like, the fuck are you sitting there cheating on your husband with a child that can't even sit there and for real, mentally nor emotionally nor physically get you where you need to be at, or can he? Who knows? Now we sliding up to New York, right? Because this is just hilarious to me. I've only seen this happen in the movies, but I guess this is happening in real life. So, a couple days ago in the Manhattan hotel, a gentleman came there with $20,000 in cash, under the assumption that he was sitting there trading his $20,000 in cash for cryptocurrency. The guy that he sat there and met beat him up, tied him up, left him in the hotel, and took his 20,000. That's it. That's all. There's no. It was no. Bro, y'all can't be that fucking stupid. You can't be. You can't be. You sitting there, walking around with $20,000, cold hard cash, Manhattan 2024, where a lot of niggas don't even sit there and got jobs to sit there and really take care of themselves. So they finessing and flu flaming and try to get this motherfucking breach, this cheddar, this cheaperonis, that good old chili. You became a victim, my boy. Listen, certain shit you gotta sit there and know better. Either that or why you go by yourself. You should have had a couple of people with you. That way, that shit wouldn't have went like it went. But so yeah, that's it on that. He got. Now I'm sitting there. We gonna slide down to Georgia because this right here is just sad, and I mean like this is sad to the utmost.
This is emotionless 40-year-old Jeremy Williams after learning his fate: death.
They did this to my daughter, let alone the other victims that he violated. So justice was served, but it still don't take away Kamari's gone. But I'm glad he got the death penalty.
So I don't know what they did with this woman, but she needs to go to jail too for the rest of her fucking life. They need to put her in. They need to give her the death penalty and everything. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. A Georgia man, Jeremy Williams, is sentenced to death for paying a mother $2,500 trigger warning to grape her 5-year-old daughter before killing her. Bro, it's no way on God's green earth it says a man convicted of rape and murder of a 5-year-old in Eastern Alabama nearly 3 years ago was now sentenced to death by the judge Monday following a 3-day trial last week. So why they say Georgia, this was Alabama? Well, I don't know. It probably happened. Well, he probably. Oh, so he's from Georgia and he got caught in Alabama. But either way it goes, bro. First and foremost, how were you sitting there selling your 5-year-old daughter for sexual acts? That's first of all. Let's get that out the way right now. I don't care how much you on drugs, you broke, you gonna sell your 5-year-old daughter for sexual acts? Despicable. Despicable. Huh. Listen, Alabama prison system, different. You you raped and took a young girl off of this world, boy, they gonna sit there, nigga, cock beef sandwiches for the rest of your life, my nigga. Huh? They gonna do you dirty. Cause that's the like, bro, you sat there and paid $2,500. You paid $2,500 fucking dollars to sit there and have your way with a 5-year-old girl, and the mother was cool with that shit. Like, that shit is despicable on so many levels, bro. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Well, since we might as well stay with the what's the name. So praise up to the father of the little girl, and prayers up to the family members that had nothing to do with that, because y'all don't deserve to sit there and go through this type of traumatic situation. And I hope everything that's coming to you, my man, I hope it's intensified by 30. And for the female, if you still alive and they locked your ass up too, everything that's coming to you, I hope it's intensified by 50, because y'all two is fucking dirtbags. Now on to even more depressing news. So if y'all live in New York, y'all know that we're having a serious migrant issue. Well, if you live in America, you know we're having a serious migrant issue, but in New York, it's flooded. Okay, cool, that's understandable. So now, it was said about a month ago that they was going to start giving the migrants a $2,000 debit card with $2,000 a month, or $2,000. They was getting paid monthly, or it was going to be like $2,000 on that card every month. So what they didn't tell you was they had to sit there and deplete jobs for people that live here, that work here, that have families to sit there and take it. They fire people, and so they can allocate money for the migrants. Okay, it's a fucked up situation. What's even more fucked up is a NYC firefighter, 36, passes away from a heart attack just a couple of months after being fired, due to they needed to allocate money for migrants. Mind you, I don't know if he had life insurance or whatever the case may be, but now he leaves a wife and 2 kids that are struggling to sit there and, you know what I mean, just in all fashions. Be like, that's sad, bro. Now, I'm not sitting there saying that being that we are New York, we're not supposed to sit there and be helping. We're not supposed to help people that's in need, because from when New York became economically sound, that was their way of continuously making money. Yeah, bring all the immigrants into America, put them niggas to work. We're gonna give them weight. We're gonna charge them. We're gonna pay them way less, and we're gonna make way more. That's the American way. But for you to sit there and Like the fire department, we need them niggas just in case fires happen. Like for the longest, niggas been talking about police defunding the police. Why y'all ain't fired no police? No police. Y'all sat there and what's the name? No, y'all ain't fired no police. But now everywhere I fucking turn, there's 1,000 police officers in every train station. Everywhere, not doing shit. Niggas is still doing wild, goofy shit every day, all day long. But this man has a heart attack, most likely due to stress, because he lost his job. He probably it's hard to even find a job in New York. You stressing out, bills is like, bro, like that's sad, bro. Prayers up to his family, man. Prayers up to bro family. Now, I'm type interested in this. We slide down to Florida, that good old Florida water, Miami to be exact. So there's really no big articles about this. I just thought that this was wild interesting to bring to y'all. So a Miami cruise company is setting to launch its first ever new cruise in 2025. Miami Cruise Company is set to launch its first ever naked cruise leaving from Miami. Do you know how many OnlyFans models is going to sit there and catch back shots overlooking the fucking ocean and get paid? Like, bro, I ain't even gonna front. Not gonna front. This is some smart shit. This is some smart shit because I'm just thinking about it like this. Okay, Miami. Two sides of Miami. You got the rich side of Miami, then you got the gangster side of Miami. The rich side of Miami, you got a lot of people that's getting money. The majority of OnlyFans females that's really getting to a bag live out of Miami. Now, y'all about to sit there and start a cruise to where I can go on vacation and be naked and possibly catch me, you know what I mean, 2 or 3 participants that want to sit there and shoot a vid, and I'm going to get paid for it, and I'm still chilling and relaxing. So I didn't make, off of this one video, I done basically made all my money back for this cruise, and I can chill and relax. And do ingenious. I ain't even gonna front. That is some smart stuff there. Whoever company that is some smart stuff there. I want to see what y'all marketing plan is. Because that right there, especially with how today's world works and how that shit gonna be packed. The first voyage is going to be packed. I guarantee you. The first 5 voyages is going to be packed. Guarantee you. What they gonna spend on that boat, what they spent on making that boat, within they first, KD predictions, within they first 5 to 15 voyages set out to sea, they'd have made their bread back. I guarantee you. Now, we've come to the crux of today's episode. So, we back in Alabama, where a lady is sitting there being interviewed by a news reporter about local shootings that just happened. And supposedly she's being interviewed because she was caught up in the middle of a drive-by that happened probably a day before, something like that. To where the lady sits there and says, yo, she said she was taking her baby was walking to the car. Dude pulled up, started shooting. And she said, yo, I was ducking and dodging, ducking and dodging, ducking and dodging, doing the Lil' Kim dance. Miss, understand you was ducking and dodging, but why did you have to sit there and say you was doing the Lil' Kim dance? I'm glad that you and your baby was safe, but why did you have to say you was doing the Lil' Kim dance? I will put this clip there, and then after that,
to the car, and I got my baby with me. We already heard a few gunshot rounds, but I ain't think nothing of it. Nobody didn't hear no screaming. So I'm getting to the car. I hear fire, 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 fire. At least about 7 rounds. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing Lil' Kim, trying to get my baby in the car, then I throw my baby in the back seat, and we just sped off. Next thing you know, a driver was driving past. I couldn't identify the vehicle, but Lord, I hope they catch him, Lord.
Well, now knowing that somebody was shot here, and not only that, but somebody was shot here earlier in the same complex earlier this month. So 2 shootings in a month. Kind of take me through how you feel. I know you said you had your baby, so obviously you're a mother. Kind of take me through your feelings as a mother and somebody being here. And with 2 shootings in a month.
I'm a single mother, so
say I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what it is, Road to 500. You know what I mean? It's been another episode of Around the Town with your humble host, KD. And with that being said, peace.